The Civil War started in April of 1861 because of the secession of many southern states due to the conflict of government power, slavery, and the expansion of the United States. President Lincoln won the election of 1860, which caused many southern states to fear their ability to own slaves and the ability to run their economy. Many seceded from the United States, which ended up starting the war. Many states from both the Union and Confederates needed men to fight. These men from each state were organized into regiments. Each regiment had 1,000 men. This story here today is about the men who came up to be the 15th Regiment of Alabama. 15th Alabama was formed in August of 1861, 4 months after the beginning of the Civil War. The regiment was ordered by a planter named James Cantey. The 15th Alabama was a Confederate infantry regiment, meaning that they were foot soldiers who fought with smaller arms and carried the brunt of fighting on the battlefields. The regiment consisted of 1,633 men from 9 different counties across Alabama. The 15th Alabama, led by William C. Oates, who fought mostly with Robert E. Lee and Northern Virginia. In late June of 1863, many Confederate victories by Robert E. Lee, general of the Confederate Army, needed one more big win to end the war. The 15th Alabama joined Lee and the rest of his army as they marched towards Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, with confidence to win one of the most important battles of the war. Winning up north would allow the Confederates to be able to surround Washington, D.C., and further their chances of taking control over the Union. On July 1st, 1863, Confederate and Union soldiers had an unexpected run-in outside the town of Gettysburg, PA, leading to the first day of fighting at the Battle of Gettysburg. The outnumbered Union regiments were forced to retreat through the town of Gettysburg throughout the day. The Union settled at Cemetery Hill. Oates and the 15th Alabama were not involved in the first day of fighting, but played a crucial role in the second day of combat of July 2nd, 1863. As night passed, the rest of the Union Army was now at the battle. The Union Army formed a fishhook formation from the top of Culp's Hill all the way down to Little Round Top. The Union had the high ground. The 15th Alabama and William Oates were told to follow General Longstreet to attack the southern end of the Union's fishhook. The 15th Alabama was forced to march around Devil's Den because of being seen by the Union regiments on top of Little Round Top. William Oates and his men marched over Big Round Top and towards the Union's left flank to try to take Little Round Top from behind. The 15th Alabama's role in this battle was crucial if the Confederates wanted to win Day 2. They needed to flank Little Round Top and pinch the Union so they would be receiving fire from the front and behind. On the Union side was Joshua Chamberlain and the 20th Maine, who were told to watch the flank. Chamberlain's men were outnumbered by Oates and the Confederates almost 5-1. Joshua Chamberlain spotted Oates and the 15th Alabama trying to flank and began to open fire. Fire broke out from both sides and Oates and his men began to charge uphill. Outnumbered and running out of ammunition, Chamberlain and the 20th Maine were forced to scavenge for ammo and firearms. Oates and his men, still outnumbering the 20th Maine, needed to charge one more time to take control of the backside of Little Round Top. Oates and his men are now getting ready to make one final charge. Something completely unexpected happens to Oates and the 15th Alabama. Joshua Chamberlain has ordered his men to fix bayonets and commanded his men to do a right wheel forward and swing down the hill, charging at Oates and his men. This charge caught Oates and the 15th Alabama completely off guard, leading to retreat of Little Round Top. Oates and his men had just lost the most crucial battle at Gettysburg and possibly the most crucial part of the war. Oates was captured by Chamberlain. The 15th Alabama had suffered a horrible loss. Many men were killed and wounded. Oates, on his final report of the battle, said, "Lieutenant Colonel Fagan, a most excellent and gallant officer, received a severe wound which caused him to lose his leg. The heroic Captain Ellison had fallen, while Captain Brainard, one of the most bravest officers in the regiment, fell. Lieutenant John A. Oates, my beloved brother, has pierced through with 8 bullets and fell mortally wounded. Private A. Kennedy of Company B, William Trimmer and Company G were killed, and Private G.E. Spencer, Company D, severely wounded. Lost was 17 killed and 54 wounded, and brought off the field 90 missing. 8 officers were killed. The regiment continued the fight the remainder of the war with Longstreet and went back to Virginia at the end of the war. After the war, William Oates became the government of Alabama and Joshua Chamberlain the government of Maine. The 15th Alabama was the most crucial part of the Battle of Gettysburg to an unexpected tragic rush from an outnumbered and outsupplied Union regiment, which costed them the battle. Who knows what could have happened if the 15th Alabama won that battle at Little Round Top.